What we can also do is we can do debugging. So we could actually, let's say, set a breakpoint here. And debug this. Okay, so what happens now is we're actually in this code stopped, and we can see all of our local variables, including I. In fact, notice it shows us what the value of I is. Let's go ahead and we can step over, and we see now I is 1. And it'll also just, if you hover over a variable, it'll show you the value of I. You can look at these values here. You can see what's back in the stack trace. In this case, it's a fairly uninteresting stack trace. This just resumes the program going, but since we have a breakpoint there, it's going to keep stopping at every one of these. You could actually set a condition. So for instance, you could say if I is greater than, let's say, I equals 25. And now continue execution, and it stops when I equals 25. Okay, so that's kind of handy. Just turn that off and continue running. Okay, so you'll find using the debugger very useful. And again, the deal is you have to actually choose this debug action, and then it will do that, which is the same thing as clicking over here. Let's actually make something interactive. So let's go ahead and add to our HTML a button. Okay. And let's change so we're no longer printing this. Let's actually put this inside a function. So we're going to say function foo . So this is my button, but it doesn't do anything. However, what buttons have is the ability to add in a on-click. So on-click, we can actually put in some JavaScript in here. Okay, so we could say, for instance, console.log clicked. We have a little bit of a problem there because we've got these double quote, single quote problems. So let's make this be single quotes. Whoops. And we have a little bit of problem here. I'm just looking to see. Yeah. Okay, so double quotes on the outside, single quotes on the inside. And now when you click on a button, it says clicked. Instead of calling console.log, let's just go ahead and call this function we defined, which was foo. And it does the things of foo.